Yo, what's good, boys? We're gonna, damn, we're gonna be reacting. We're gonna be reacting to random ish, and then we'll get into the gaming. Not gaming. We'll get into the aiming. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second though. Just gonna like close buddy out for 1 second. Let's buy these shits. Yeah, never mind. We're not doing that shit. Okay, we're back.
Without linear strength gain proportional to that is to take PEDs. And this dude reminds people every day of his life how natural he is. Interesting, isn't it?
So every jacked, advanced...
See the remote of the video yet or no? The fuck was this, huh?
Do not use Colmac. Well, what is Colmac? Well, this is Colmac. Now, why is Colmac? Well, this is why is Colmac. Colmac is an alternative keyboard layout, and the entire
Oh no.
There's a rumor floating around the home.
Yeah, let me just get to the vids. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Slam, get 'em. Slam, pen 'em. Life is great, I'm just back living life, counting up racks, nigga. 300,000, nigga. Y'all was waiting and missing, don't get 'em, I know. I love when I see all the love in my show. Came home to the racks and I'm fucking bad hoe. I put around my cologne, just got my glow. Top strikes on fire, you know how that go. Brand new OVO, nigga got his ass mowed. Young Drench got that switchy, don't get your ass smoked. He fat got Z-Pop, that's my little baby bro. I just touch feet on land, top there with my fan. Just show some bands and that pussy gon' dang. Put the switch on my hoodie, can't give you no time. I be walking with Drake, so I change my stand. AP on my wrist and it dance, get a glance. All these racks.
Yeah, I fuck with the new beat, cause before his beat, bro, I think it's cause of like Philly beats. That's just the way they are, but I don't know. Oh no, let's see this. Hold on, the Rick.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rick. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Hope you guys are having a good day. And this is probably one of the craziest videos we ever reacted to on this channel because we have a Treyarch developer, ex-Treyarch.
I mean, anyone can say that they're ex anything, bro. Unless you leak something like for real. We literally don't even know that. But who am I, bro? I'm a random. BRB. just stop talking to you for a year and you still love me. Come on, man. Stop talking to you. I could just completely stop talking to you for an entire year, and you would still find everybody. You got your thing going on. I got my thing going on, bro. I don't know why you have to be so this and that. Keep talking about, something like I said. When you have a lot of hate, bro, there's nothing good is gonna help you, bro. That's a good thing, bro. So you're talking too long. Jesus Christ, man. I was so to watch what you say. Calm down, man. Who's that, man? I don't know. I can't say. I don't know. Like this happens over and over again where his stomach is just sucking. I don't understand that, bro. Yo, bro. I know this might be completely irrelevant to what I'm trying to do right now, and I'm so sorry for this, but this is really starting to piss me off. Like, not even kidding. Every time. Sorry, it's in my brace. Stomach sucks. When it comes to any physical problem or any physical problem, can you even look it up, bro? Like, can you even fix that at all or no? Is sucking in? Bro, I was. Never mind, bro. Sound like you're experiencing sucking in or hollowing of the neck while bracing at the bottom, particularly during the ascent. This indicates you are likely performing the bell sound move or bracing incorrectly. I always hear the same thing, but I can never fix it, bro. I could, I could scroll on the internet for God knows how long, and I would still never get closer to figuring out why my body is doing what it's doing. Mind you, I used to be able to deadlift before, but now I just can't do it at all. I can't even show you. I mean, I can probably adjust the camera so it can show. Let me see. Will it though? Type shit or nah? It scared the hell out of me. I ain't gonna lie. Man, you can't even see it. Hold on. Like every time that I come from the bottom position with this thing, my stomach just sucks in. And it's like that's not even what I'm doing, bro. I'm like, hold on. I was like, I think I know what I'm doing, but I don't, bro. Like, how am I bracing wrong? And you know why I'm so stuck on this? Because one, you're gonna need bracing for everything you do in life, especially if you, let's say you work and you're carrying heavy things. You'd want to have a strong core. You want to know how to brace your core. Like, you want to know how to, like, so for anything, so you never get hurt. This is why a lot of people get back injuries or whatever, because their abdomens, their back overall isn't strong. It's weak. Mainly their abdomen. Their abdomen is weak, so they can't create that intra-abdominal pressure to prevent their stomach from, or prevent their form or back from I don't know how to explain it, but maintain that rigid posture, like proper posture. And so when they go for a lift, they lift it, but their backs end up getting cooked afterwards. I guess it's something I have to. I don't know. I feel like when you breathe, your breath can kind of guide you into what to do when you're bracing. But nonetheless, let's get back to the vid. I don't even know where the hell I'm at, dude. Oh, let's see this shit.
I get the same in return, but life doesn't work that way. Some people will take your kindness for granted. They'll mistake your patience for weakness. They'll use you, drain.
Yeah, no.
Developer talking about why Black Ops 7 is failing. This video is from Saberpath titled I Worked at Treyarch, the truth about Black Ops 7's failure. All of his stuff is in the description below. Hit the link to this video. Make sure you guys go leave him a like, all that good stuff. But this is so interesting to me. I cannot believe we actually have a video from somebody that worked within the studio that made this game, and I just want to know, why is this such a big issue? Why are there so many problems with Call of Duty recently? And of course, I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinions.
Like, this is like actual someone who worked at Treyarch, or this guy just fucking yapping his ass off. Because it's like, if this video doesn't hit or doesn't show the mass, like, to open their eyes and see, and like, because people will always ask a bunch of questions about Call of Duty. It's like, dude, are we not seeing what they're doing? Like, you feel what I'm saying?
The video, I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you guys hit that like button, smack it like it did something.
I probably just said a whole bunch of nothing right there, but but like, essentially what I'm saying is this: like, people ask all these questions, they talk of this and that about Treyarch, and it's like nothing is happening. And if this guy actually does work for Treyarch and he's gonna expose the truth about Black Ops 7, it's like, bro, like, just let this, like, stop buying their game, dude. Stop playing this game, bro. Like, it's like Rainbow Six Siege, bro. That game was never supposed to die the way it died out, but the devs never cared.
Dirty.
It's like if you know you can make more money, why not? Like, what?
Subscribe if you have not already.
If you took care of the issues, you probably have more people.
But other than that, let's get into the video.
Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is out and it's being mocked and memed online.
Yes, it is.
Especially the campaign. I've worked
like, who cares about the campaign, bro? Oh my god, I hear this campaign BS over and over again, bro. Who cares?
At Treyarch in the past as an administrative assistant for 3 years. I'm going to share my perspective as Treyarch in the past as an administrative assistant for 3 years. I'm going to share my
administrative assistant, bro. Does this guy have, like, is okay? I still don't believe if this was like the true. This video would have way more than 24,000 views, bro. Way, like, somewhere in the millions, bro. Like hundred thousands, if not millions, bro. Also, whenever I hear the word assistant, aren't you like, I don't know, but I just know when it comes to assistant, you're not really given much, like, like you're kind of showing what you're supposed to do, not the fullness of everything. I don't know. Could be
My
wrong.
perspective as to what I believe went wrong with Black Ops 7 through my experience working at Treyarch. Salam, my name is Mustafa. I am the solo game developer of Suburb Path. As mentioned, in the past, I worked at Treyarch during the development of Black Ops 4 doing administrative assistant work.
I think that's very important that he's posting pictures of him literally at the studio and
I'm just saying, bro. This could be anybody, but if he actually, but the fact that he's posting pictures, this might be legit. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Bro, you'd be surprised how much people fake things for views nowadays, bro. It's insane, man.
showing that he also makes other games and have developed with other studios as well. So he kind of knows what's going on in the scene and gives him that credibility for the people watching the video. So that's awesome. I like that.
I also have experience doing QA work for another company as well as doing solo game development on my own.
Nice.
First, I want to make it clear. I have as well as doing solo game.
Hold on, dude. Okay, am I still? No, I'm not. What the fuck did I just hear then? Also, before I continue on, just get out of this right here.
Development on my own.
Nice.
First, I want to make it clear. I have not played Black Ops 7. I don't really plan on playing Black Ops 7. And this is not supposed to be a review of Black Ops 7.
Okay.
There's a lot of talk online with this game, video clips being memed and shared online. And the two main focuses as to what's drawing negative attention are the campaign as well as the AI generated work
To breathe with only her form. Like, get out of here, bro.
that's used within the game.
I think a lot of it also is the lies about the matchmaking, the lies that have been in the entire franchise for the past few years, and just people getting that Call of Duty fatigue.
And like, hear what he just said. This is like the lies for the past few years, and people are still buying the game, buying the skins, buying. Like, dead. You guys are dead ass zombies, gang.
And you know, just really not wanting to play the
Like, there's no forethought or after. There's no thought behind what you do. You just do it for just to do it.
game because it seems like it's Black Ops 6. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. A video's coming soon about this. I'm really enjoying Warzone. I'm enjoying the flow of the new map. I know it's a Haven's Hollow, you know, recycled map from Zombies last year of Liberty Falls, but man, I'm enjoying Warzone. But multiplayer, campaign, I don't know about Zombies. I don't play it. It's kind of getting a little rough. I know there's some people out there that love it, and that's totally fine. I'm happy you enjoy the game. But Black Ops 7 is definitely not doing as well as it should be.
From my observation, it appears that the zombies mode as well as the multiplayer mode do bring the quality that people expect out of the Call of Duty franchise.
It could be better.
This is
A
because
lot
these
better.
portions of the game have been developed in-house by Treyarch. For those who are unaware, Treyarch has been collaborating with Raven Software for the past few Black Ops games.
That needs
By the
to
time
stop.
I left
Yeah,
Treyarch,
like, seriously, bro. Seriously, bro. Raven Software. That's like Cold Wars. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wish I had a PC during that time. But gang, I wish I was an only child. I ain't gonna, like, on some real shit, bro. I mean, I don't, but I do. Cause as growing up, if you are an only child, yo, bro. I don't know, man. But it's never mind. I'm just
Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War was already in development. Raven Software was collaborating with Treyarch to work on the campaign mode of that game while Treyarch works on the other modes of the game.
We definitely need less studios involved in all of these Call of Duties. I know it helps, you know, get the game ready for the next year, but I mean, again, they should have not yearly released Call of Duties. They should have one studio working on the entire game, and if it takes 2-3 years to make the game, so be it. It makes the game better. It's the communication's a lot easier instead of talking with different studios.
Wait,
That's
how
a
long did it take for MW19 to come out?
huge issue that needs to change, but it probably won't.
In AAA development, splitting the project up into chunks and having different groups of people work on different parts of the game is not uncommon. Even before
I don't think it
collaborating
should
with
be.
Raven
I don't
Software,
think it should be that.
Treyarch had their own studio split up into different teams, such as one team working on the multiplayer mode, another team working on the campaign and the zombie.
Look at this. Okay, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 followed the standard 3-year development cycle for Call of Duty games, with Infinity Ward leading and other studios like High Moon, Beanox, Raven, and Sledgehammer assisting building a new engine, but the focus here was on its campaign length, which was relatively short. Bro, who cares about the campaign? The game led to the game being available in October 2019. This took 3 years to come out. That's insane. But come on, game, look at that, bro. Like, that doesn't tell you something I don't know.
These maps. There are difficulties when it comes to having cross-team communication
Yes.
when the teams aren't within the same location. Though a lot of the issues with the cross-team communication can be worked on by having all the meetings take place within Zoom or online. Raven Software actually has a very strong reputation when it comes to a single-player campaign. For example, they worked
I don't know.
on the
They
game
sucked at this campaign. That's all I'm going to say. And recently, all the other campaigns I heard are shit too. So if they've been a part of all of that, I don't know, man.
Singularity. While that game didn't sell well, it did review very well. They worked on the campaign for Call of Duty Cold War, which got praised for its very strong narrative
Never played
and
it.
single-player campaign. Same for Black Ops 6, which many people said that was one of the best single-player campaigns in Call of Duty in years.
Is that right? I don't remember hearing that. I mean, hey, I didn't play the campaign, so anybody that played the campaign, let me know what he just said, if that's true or not.
But it starts to not make sense when we look at Call of Duty Black Ops 7, which is being mocked for its single-player campaign. People are mocking it for its messy narrative, bringing back characters that have been dead in the series, as well as using fear hallucinations
This
as
is
a
so
storytelling crutch. Many of the negative reviews talk about boring gameplay, fighting off
generated.
waves of enemies that don't do anything interesting, a mission in which you're randomly teamed up with zombies and you're pushing a payload cart.
This is why I think they should do drug tests on the people making this game, because somebody
Nah, drug tests on the people making the game is crazy.
had to be absolutely blasted out of their mind when they went to work to think about making these type of campaign missions, okay? And just thinking about these
Like
ideas in general.
this.
It had to be what was happening within Raven. I'm not saying it was 100% true, but I have a feeling that somebody somewhere was high out of their mind making these missions.
And for whatever reason, the game is always online and has no checkpoints throughout the levels. If you die, you have to start all over from the beginning of the level. So how did this happen? How did Raven Software go from making great campaigns and then they make this? I do not have inside information of what happened during the development of Black Ops 7. This is all speculation going off of what my experience was like working at Treyarch.
Even though it's all speculation stuff, having him be at Treyarch for the past, for 3 years when they were making Black Ops 4 and other games, I really do feel like that still gives people good knowledge or good, credibility as to how an organization or developing company works. I mean, you work somewhere for 3 years, you fucking know how that shit is working, because the people that are up top in that company probably are still there, they probably haven't left, and you experience how they talk to people, how they work these meetings, all this and that. You can probably have an idea as to, especially the trend of, moving to AI and getting rid of people to have AI take over instead. You have an idea of what's really going on.
Microsoft acquired Activision back in October
this
2023.
is,
After that, there have been layoffs constantly throughout Activision and Blizzard. Microsoft
Terrible.
laid off over 9,000 people.
Damn.
This included employees from Raven Software. Also
Wow.
keep in mind, Microsoft does not have a strong reputation
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Loki just fucking nodded off. Microsoft lay about 90,000 employees. A lot of places are doing that for some reasons because they're trying to replace niggas with AI.
What's really going on?
Microsoft acquired Activision back in
And
October
this too.
2023.
Like, why are we so...
This is
Microsoft in
very true.
almost every
Sex says the way it dealt with Lionhead Studios was one of the biggest mistakes. It was one of the biggest missteps it made.
case when Microsoft acquires a studio, the games end up becoming worse. To me, it's a clear
It's like fucking... It's like a... Oh, actually, I don't even know. I can't speak on that because I don't even watch TV, bro. All I watch is streams and if I can remember a cartoon from a long time ago. But I don't even really watch movies or shows like that.
sign that Microsoft has bad management.
That's why it's crazy when everybody was going
That's the thing
crazy.
with all the time that I have, I need to start doing more productive things that can like benefit me in terms of like health, like money and special and stuff like that. Cause this whole doing nothing crap, bro, is setting me back like big time. Don't get me wrong, the streaming and stuff isn't exactly nothing per se, but it's like it's not exactly blowing up, nor is it popping. If that makes any sense. So it's like, I do have to find other ways to get things booming. Get shit booming a little time. It's like when it comes to the social streaming thing, you can't really do what everyone else does. You gotta be your own person, but being your own person takes a long time. One thing I will say for sure that I know that's worked, I think, don't be a follower, be a leader. Leaders go places, followers don't.
Microsoft saying, "Oh my God, they're gonna save Call of Duty." Like, maybe I was like, okay, they have a lot of money, they could probably do a lot of good things, and then we start to see they lay people off, and we're like, oh my god, here we go again.
Off of that, I also imagine there are people who might have left Raven Software after not agreeing with the new management. Regardless, Black Ops 7 is the first campaign that Raven is working on entirely under Microsoft's post-restructuring management. There seems to be a speculation online that people like to spread that a lot of these studios just hire a bunch of junior developers, and that's why these games don't do well. For example, I was watching a clip from the Side Scrollers podcast, and this is what Vera Dark had to say.
They don't have teams of passionate, innovative people anymore because they're firing the veterans in order to hire juniors because it's cheaper. And really, these people don't know what made Call of Duty special. They don't know how to make a good video game.
This is...
Oh my god, have I not been saying that for like a year now? The people that are currently making the game...
Not gonna lie, a year is crazy, and... I'm surprised he hasn't. I'm surprised he's not like at the face of all of this, because I mean there are a lot of completes. Well, I don't consider him a complainer, but it's someone who's giving like their thoughts and reviews in the game. It's like, you know,
have not played Prime Call of Duty. They weren't even probably out of their diapers. They were still pissing and shitting in their mother's arms as the Prime days of Call of Duty were out. I have been saying this for so long, and also another reason why I think that is 100% true is, like they said, there's no creativity, there's no passion, there's no drive. But also when you look at the updates, when you look at the basic updates for a Call of Duty game for a multi-billion-dollar company like Microsoft, actually trillion-dollar company, running this game, how are we experiencing the most bugs I have ever seen in my life in a Call of Duty? Now, this year, so far, this update for Season 1 has been pretty good for Black Ops 7, but we're talking about Black Ops 6, okay? Remember, they've had 5 years to finally get this update right, so that's a good thing. But the fact that Black Ops 6 had every single bug known to man and it never got fixed just shows you the people that are coding this game are obviously doing something wrong. They're obviously not up to that level of
what... like, there's no way you as a developer aren't looking at the audiences or the people who are buying your games, like reviews, etc. If all of them say, if you have a bunch that say the exact, that say one thing, you have another bunch that say one thing, but you're able to point out, okay, 3 different groups of people are all saying the exact same thing. Why the fuck aren't you fixing it? There's no way you just put the game on and say you guys played and whatever. That's like giving my kid $1 million and say, okay, I'm gonna be gone for the rest of your life. Here's $1 million. Do whatever you want. Like, what
Call
the hell?
The developers used to be, and it's really putting a toll on the fan base. It's putting a toll on the game itself, the franchise, and like I said, never wrong, just early. Shout out to my boy Fuli. You know, guys, I've been saying this for so long, and I'm glad that what I've been saying has been true. It had to be. It had to be why this Call of Duty stuff is so... The identity's gone.
Speculation that does not match my experience at all. From my experience...
Wait, what did you just say? I might have been wrong.
Order to hire juniors because it's cheaper. And really, these people don't know what made Call of Duty special. They don't know how to make a good video game.
This is speculation that does not match my experience at all.
What? So out of my entire rant there, I might be fucking wrong? All right, let's listen. Fuck!
From my experience, Treyarch does not like hiring junior positions. The only time I saw junior positions get filled is after the internship program was over.
Now, I do have to say this, though. Obviously, he has more credibility than I do. I'm just an outsider looking in. We have to remember, he wasn't there when Microsoft took over. So maybe Microsoft, with all these layoffs and trying to, you know, make everything cheaper with AI and everything, maybe it changed. But
like, you gotta think about it, right? How the hell is Black Ops 4 better than Call of Duty Black Ops 6? Like, what? Why are we reintroducing grappling hooks? Like, gang, BO4 is over. What are we doing, bro? Let us step back.
He's got credibility over me. Damn it!
Once interns complete the internship program and go through the mentorship process, then usually the best performers get offered a job as a junior developer. Treyarch not hiring junior developers is actually the reason why I ended up leaving Treyarch. I was making an attempt to get hired on as a level designer and then never got hired because
Wow.
they just never had an opening for a junior developer. Even
Damn.
after learning how to
Maybe I am wrong. I love this video. I love it, man.
use their in-house tool set and talking to the lead level designer at that time, I still wasn't able to get in because they just simply don't hire junior developers. What I did notice was that people would leave for a number of reasons. For example, I've seen developers who got fired. Some developers would leave due to disagreements with management. Some developers
Like
would just
every company.
leave due to burnout of the series. And I've seen a lot of developers leave because they got poached by competitors. Specifically, I've seen many developers get poached by Riot Games because
Damn.
they're located very close to Treyarch. And what did Treyarch do when they lost developers? They hired more developers with experience in AAA games, but it doesn't exactly mean that they hired people with experience in games similar to Call of Duty.
That also it probably makes more sense, honestly. Like, if you're losing people, you're hiring people that have experience in it, but they don't have experience in Call of Duty. So we're seeing this shift of identity. Again, it still kind of goes to what I've been saying, though. Maybe the junior developer thing was a reach, and I'm wrong on that. But they're also hiring people that just don't know Call of Duty. They don't play the Call of Duty game. And that's why we're seeing this crazy shift and this crazy change to what Call of Duty actually was to how it is now today.
I've talked to many of the developers at Treyarch while I worked there, and a lot of them worked on completely different games. The point being, they are hiring people that understand AAA workflow, but not necessarily hiring people who have experience working on games exactly like Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's
and this could be
kind of like I was saying, though. It's just people that have never played COD.
the same case with Raven Software. After Microsoft laid off people from their staff, that leads to a hit towards their team synergy.
Yes.
So whether they continued without replacing those people or they replaced them with brand new people, it results to them having a completely new team dynamic due to the fact that their team is now different.
Yes.
And this is a huge factor as to why the outcome of Raven's work is so different now compared to what it was in their previous projects. And let's talk about this AI artwork real quick.
Oh my God.
Black Ops 7 now includes AI artwork used in the calling cards.
It's been in this game for years now, and I truly think it's in the coding of the game, in the creation of the game, like Black Ops 6, for instance, definitely had a ton of AI. I wouldn't even doubt if they made AI maps, because of how quick they had to get that game out, because Black Ops 7, which is what Black Ops 6 was supposed to be, was not ready.
As well as in the achievement
Look at this.
trackers.
This is
A lot of
embarrassing.
these images use this Studio Ghibli knockoff art style. This not only is not cohesive with the rest of the game, but also looks lazy and gives a low quality
No creativity,
feel.
no
This
passion.
isn't even about the studios not wanting to hire somebody to do artwork because they already have artists working there. When I was at Treyarch, there were lots of artists working there. They don't even need a commission artist because they literally have artists that come into work every day.
The best calling cards, the best emblems, all that stuff, MW2 2009, and that's where it all really started, and it just made, you just wanted to get that calling card. You wanted to get that emblem. Nowadays, it's just like, who fucking cares? And same with the Battle Pass. It's all AI generated. You guys can go look at the Battle Pass right now. Look at the loading screens. Look at the emblems they put in there, the calling cards, all that stuff. You can tell it's AI generated. You're like, there's no point for me wanting to get this.
Why would they want to use AI artwork? Let me explain why. When you have something in the UI, for example, an achievement tracker, you have one person who's in charge of writing the
This is not the UI. I would love this UI. I would love this UI. I don't think this is the UI. Am I tweaking here?
text for that achievement tracker. For this example, we'll just say that this specific achievement is get 30 headshots. So in a normal situation, the person who writes that text, get 30 headshots, will have to communicate with the artist and set up meetings and say, I need artwork that goes with this achievement that's get 30 headshots. The artist will work on the image and send it to the person who writes the text. This requires communication and going back and forth and maybe some iterations. What I can see happen is that Microsoft wants their studios to utilize Copilot within the workflow. It's very likely that they wanted to make it a mandate. And some producer at Microsoft came to the person who's writing the text and says, okay, you need to use Copilot to
That's the AI.
generate these images so you don't have to talk to this person anymore. Rather than having a back and forth between the person who writes the text and the person who does the art, now it's just one person doing everything on their own. You end up...
This is the problem, man, and I have some, like, kind of personal experience with this. Well, not me personally, but, like, you know, people that I know and, you know, basically almost family. My wife's sister's boyfriend is a, you know, graphic designer, you know, went to school and is an artist. You know, he's always drawing, he's doing stuff. He's done stuff for my channel. Absolutely amazing guy. The hardest thing about this and why I can never get behind AI is because it's literally stealing away people's jobs. It's stealing people's jobs. It's the same thing as, like, self-checkout. Even though self-checkout is so much easier and it saves them money, it is stealing people's jobs. I know it's a pro for these businesses because money is always the thing that they're worried about most, but it's a huge con for the entire country, for the entire human race, and just trying to get jobs available. So the fact that graphic design, and you have all these talented artists who are very creative, who are very passionate, are slowly having their jobs taken away, or slowly taking their art skills away for AI because it's easier, it's cheaper, whatever, and people are even losing their jobs because of it, is very sad, and I can never get behind it. And I just think that it's always going to be bad in the end. Yes, it might make it easier to get other stuff done, but you're losing that passion, that feel of this is Call of Duty. This is the Call of Duty graphic design. This is the Call of Duty titles, emblems, everything that you want to get, and you know it was made by a developer who cares about their shit. But unfortunately, it's not. It's made by a machine, it's made by a computer, and it's slowly getting worse. You guys see these videos on Twitter, you see these pictures on YouTube, or on Twitter, you see these videos on YouTube. You can't even tell if it's AI or not. It's getting really out of hand. It's very scary, actually. And I just can never get behind that. I'll never use AI, and when it comes to titles, when it comes to thumbnails, stuff. Well, maybe titles can help me out a bit, give me an idea. But I meant thumbnails. I'll never do that. I always will do it myself and get my own little, you know, type of creativity in it. Even though I suck at thumbnails, I'll never do AI generated thumbnails. I think it's awful. But it just, AI is taking over everything. It sucks.
Losing quality for efficiency.
Yes.
I'm not saying that this is a good thing. I'm just saying that this is a likely explanation as to what happened and why these ended up in the game. From my experience, these are signs of bad management ruining these studios.
100%.
Mass layoffs end up disrupting talent. When you remove people at mass, it affects everybody. The new team needs to learn how to get by with the new structure and the new team dynamic.
Yes.
There's a large chance that they lost key players, people who know certain things, and it alters the team synergy. The potential of Microsoft putting in a mandate to use Copilot and AI.
武士道それは己の均衡を保つこと勇敢礼儀名誉忠義慈悲そして正義私を打ち砕こうとした意志は決意の刃を研ぎ澄ませたに過ぎない因縁の大事が叶う時この空が赤く染まろう無残なに叫んで汚れた膝を抱えてるそれでもそんな今日は大にしたくないから行かなきゃやらなきゃしわくちゃの顔のままで生きるよあなたがいないこんな世界を愛せるようにくだらない
Dang, I fell asleep, bro. Oh no, I definitely fell asleep. I definitely fell asleep. Holy shit.
clearly shifts the priority from being creative to being efficient. Seeing these large AAA studios struggle due to mismanagement, especially after a huge company such as Microsoft acquiring them, is not a good sign for the overall health of the AAA game industry. I
Yep,
don't see this
100%.
as a game industry crash, but I do see this as an overall restructuring of what the game industry is going to be like in the next 10 years.
Yes.
These large publishers such as Microsoft, Sony, Ubisoft, they're all getting too big to handle everyone that's underneath them. Anyways, let me know what you think about the
Ladies and gentlemen, what a great video from Saberpath and just the insights of, you know, his experience at Treyarch and what he truly believes happened. And kind of like, again, maybe I was wrong about the junior developers, but I've always been saying they have been hiring people that just don't know Call of Duty, and him saying that is just awesome to be right about something. You know, I'm not right about everything, but it's awesome to be probably right. Again, it's speculation. We don't know the 100% facts, but everybody probably does know this. That this is just the problem. And it sucks, man, because there is so much potential with these games. Every single year they put out, there's so much potential, but it's like, I think the people that are making the games, I swear to God, they don't play it. They don't play it. They don't know how to play it. And if they do, they're just like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to word it. It's just, I wish we had more and more people from the prime days of COD making this game, and AI was just gone. I know it just, if AI allows you to get the game done within every single year, I understand why they want to do it for more money, but fuck, man, I'd rather have a more creative, more passionate game, and you develop one every 2 or 3 years, and just skip a year. We have to play one game for 2 years. It is what it is. That's why you keep adding to Warzone. That's why you have so much content to keep on adding and make it more fun. But unfortunately, they just don't want to.
Well, I think we're gonna stop playing COD in 2026. We'll see though, of course, but I'm just calling it now.
Slow down, this is slipping through my mind. This conversation has run out of time. Honey, I know you know what I mean, and that's the one thing that you seem to find. I know that you really wanna go. My mind is running out of gas. Just relax and recap and relapse in that. My body's jumping and I go through the motions, and I'm leaving on this journey. Maybe someday I'll come running home to you. I don't wanna see the day. My words gonna make it safe. It's too bad, no regrets. I don't wanna see the day. Tears are falling on my grave. This is my one chance to take back, no regrets.
Like, you're telling me this guy, someone's right behind him, I believe, and he just completely missed his entire shot. Unless his reaction time is just that fast, I don't know, bro. But I feel like when it comes to a lot of these COD montages, bro, the bot lobbies is insane.
Let's go, I just wanna let you know this situation leaves me out of breath. We'll drive till the love that junior wraps up to the ground and rattles like a thread. I know that you really wanna go. I only think about her, must get to work and I lose her. You know that I will not
Whoa.
let the silent support systems and my mind on rewind and rewind and rewind.
Hold on, new method question mark? Yeah, hold on. Also, what the hell, but hold on. If I can do that, I wonder. Is it like a feasible thing that I can do or non-feasible?
So Tusi has officially committed to Syracuse. Now, when I first saw the videos of him working out a while ago, I thought to myself, maybe he's trolling. Maybe this is something that the
I have no idea what that is.
record label told him to do so he could get more views. But then I started to really pay attention to him working out and putting work in. Not just working out, he's putting work in. And I said to myself, this dude right here really wants to play wide receiver.
Also 5'8", bro. That's what I'm saying. People say height doesn't matter in the NFL. It definitely does, bro. I don't know who that said that lie, but it definitely does.
At the collegiate level. Now he stands at 5'8". He don't weigh 2 something, but when you watch the highlights of him working out, it looked like he might be able to do something. Now Fran Brown and Syracuse have a 25-year-old rapper about to be on their roster. Now what do I expect? I expect for him to go in there, work hard. He has the maturity level to go there and not get unfocused because he's a rapper. He's seen it all. He's been a
Tusi, bro, like the rapper Tusi. Shit, you better lock in there, little son. What the hell? If he's really gonna go to, if he's really gonna commit to college and play football all day, better lock in then, bro. So all that other shit, weed, da da da. I mean, I'm only saying this because he's a rapper, so I'm just assuming, but all that other stuff, bro, gotta stop that immediately, bro. If you want your body to be elite, but I don't know. When it comes to the end, when it comes to sports, you got to be a certain height, man. I could be wrong though.
around it all, so he's about to go there.
right there, Peggy. He ain't too something, but he might can do something. What you think, bro? Tusi.
With no disrespect said, but with all respect intended.
Okay.
Tusi, congratulations. But you got a lot of things that's working against you.
And what is that?
First and foremost, you're 5'8".
Yeah, like I said, bro. Like exactly like I said, bro. People say height don't matter in the NFL. It definitely does matter, bro. It definitely matters, bro.
Second of all, you're 25.
That as well.
Third of all, you already got money. You remember, I don't know if you used to play video games, Peggy, but the Xbox 360 used to have the red ring of death. From what I remember, it was about 3 little red rings around. That means you either had something wrong that couldn't be fixed, and you had to send it off.
Yeah.
You know, back in the old Blockbuster days, this was the time you hit them with the old switcheroo. hey, let me rent this, and then switch it out and get nothing. So you got 3 things that's working against you, brother. You got money. When you're around a bunch of broke jokers, that ain't always the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Starving artists, as in collegiate athletes.
Yeah.
You already coming in there with your Porsche. You're coming in there with your cyber truck.
No, you stand.
No, we're not.
Don't people already have this, bro? I don't know why he's talking like hey, bro. If you look at NBA players, bro, motherfuckers talking about, yeah, man, I came from the slums and da da da. Fam, we just saw your house. Nigga lives in an 8-story house. Gang, how do you have a Cuban link with multiple VVS's? It's not adding up. Your suit costs 13 bands. Make it make sense. Car, nigga pulled up in a Lambo. Hello? Like,
you're in Syracuse.
Going to the parties, they're playing.
You know what I'm
music.
saying? You're getting paid off of appearances. Like, folks can hate on that.
and
You're
also
25.
You're known, by the way, and your age too, bro. When it comes to the NFL, bro, it's made for people who, if you gotta be, it's for people who are young, bro. If you're 25, bro, it's over, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Years old, man. We got people as young as 17 years old.
That's right.
In college. The third thing is you're 5'8". Now, I'm not gonna be the person that just say, "Oh man, Cam, you hate it," because I commend Tusi on this. And if he sees this message, matter of fact, I'm gonna make him see it. My brother Tusi, take this opportunity to not make this about football, but make this about education.
Yes.
Take an opportunity that Syracuse or Coach Fran has offered you at Syracuse to learn about your trade better. If I was him, I would study business. Because now, what I've heard from many artists is that they don't know the business about their craft.
Yeah.
They sign deals that aren't beneficial for the artist. So don't get distracted about the football. Because when I look at the film, yeah, I mean, it's okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it ain't versus
Yeah,
anybody.
we ain't going against nobody.
I'm not going to knock that. What I am going to...
With the 5'8" part, man, so it's like really gonna be a mood killer. Because a lot of these motherfuckers is 6 something, bro. It's incredibly rare that you hear of someone being 5'8" in college football, then going to the NFL. And if that person does make it, they're probably never you've never heard of, you'll never hear of them ever.
Say, hey, bro, lock in. Make the most out of the degree.
Yeah.
Because that's really what the biggest value in this is. And if you can get a degree in business, now you become a better artist. Now you become a better businessman.
Thanks.
And if you hit that field, brother, boy, I know you're going to have a lot to make music about.
Yeah, that's right. That's
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shout out to Coach Fran for thinking outside the box to bring awareness to this program, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope in itself.
I gotta subscribe to this. This is nice. Hold on. How much time do I have left in this? So nigga barely any time. Fuck, I spent all that time sleeping. I wasn't locked in, little Twinsky.
Hottest pizza. Pepperoni and jalapeno for $36. Let's add some burrata. Definitely one of the best looking pizzas, but is it the best tasting? You got cold creamy burrata on top of spicy acidic jalapeno, combined with these salty upfolded pepperonis and the crust. This is good pizza. Something about the vibrant orange and red colors mixed with just the right amount of char on top and the blackened pepperonis. This one comes standard with Mike's Hot Honey. I told him to put it on the side. I'm not the biggest fan of hot honey on pizza. Get it on the side. And you know we gotta try the traditional East Coast pie, topped with Rosie's hot oil. I'm not an East Coast pizza expert, but thin crust, a crispy crust, all tastes good to me. You gotta go on their website at noon on the dot, and they sell out quick. Does it taste as good as it looks? Yes. Sonny's Pizza, lunch score 9.3. This is LA's
Oh, Coach JB. Let's go, Zeus drop.
Oh, so you...
Because you don't make it into the NFL as a like 5'8", 25 years old, bro. You got motherfuckers in there who are 6 something at 17, bro. Do yourself a favor, bro. Just go to the. If I don't even know how the hell you got into the college, but you probably still got it. You probably still have your GPAs and all that in degrees. So go to the college, man. You know, go to college, get the degree in business, and you'll be straight, bro.
You corporate types think you're rock stars?
That's as ridiculous as us.
Famous rapper Tusi has, I think the Tussie or Tusi has committed to Syracuse to play football. He's best known for his hit song. It's called "Favorite Song." Is the actual title of the song, and now he's going to Syracuse to play football. I think it's a wide out, if I'm not mistaken. Committed. They put the post out. He's been kind of working hard. He played high school football, and then kind of went to his music career. And once the music career kind of already,
He should have, bro. Oh my God, I feel sorry. I feel like he really could have been playing. Because people always say he would have been an amazing college football player. What about NFL? And then people gonna say, well, that's a whole different story, man. I don't know. I feel like there's no togetherness. It's like separate. You would have been good at this, But the other one, fuck no. Unless you're just like the best of the best.
You know, kind of popped and went off. Now he's going back to his actual dream of football. So he's been putting in the work, man, putting out these different, training videos, things like that. And I don't know if he's like I don't know if he's on full ride or if he walked on. I don't really know the situation there, but
yeah, like how did he
is playing. It is official. I just want to know you guys' reaction to this as former coaches.
I'm an elite talent evaluator. I am a great.
Yes, you are.
I see a undersized.
Yeah, like you see what I'm saying, but he can feed him. He can take care of himself and get into incredible shape. He has the money for it. So it's like I don't know, man. Let's see what they gotta say.
Slot type receiver that does not have elite change of direction or short area quickness. So it's a good story for Syracuse, but I just don't see the skills.
Okay.
For a guy his size, because he's only like what 5'6", 5'7".
Smitty, how old is
Yo, you better be able to jump. You better be able to jump like a mug, bro.
24, 23, something like that. I had read the story. That's the only way I don't know who Tusi is.
He's 25 years old. 25 years old. Has a birthday coming up next month though. He's gonna be 26 in about a month.
Oh, am I blind though, JP? Bro. I don't see the explosiveness for a guy his size. I don't see change of direction.
No.
But you gotta love, before JB says this answer, you gotta love the story. You gotta love the fact that this kid, a guy who he has to love the game, because I don't know how rich he is, but
I don't know a single rapper going from they like rapping to playing a sport. I think J. Cole did it, but I'm not too sure. But I don't know if a single rapper going from playing a sport, from going from rapping and then actually going back to play a sport. But I don't know if he's actually doing this. Probably some publicity bullshit.
Oh, I ain't knocking the kid.
The guy got money. He don't. So it's not like it's a money thing. Like if he's doing it, he actually wants to.
He can probably take care of his. In the same with the undersized thing, he can definitely fix that. If he's dead ass about this,
he loves the game and he's putting in the work. So like, out of respect to that, as me as a competitor, I respect that. And now, the question you got to ask is: Syracuse bringing him in just because of the name and to help other recruits get in there, or are they seeing something that are superior?
And what would be the point of doing that? Like, do you know how much, bro? The amount of people that join and play college football, you'll have kids who are fucking 6-something, 20-something. You'll have a genetic monsters, on unreal people who should not exist on your team, bro. Why do you need a rapper on your team? What significance is he possibly going to bring to your team? Genetic monsters who are perfect size, if not elite monsters, speed, strength, height, age, all that. You feel me? Like, this rapper dude probably been doing like the most of the most. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on,
Sean
man.
King is just not seeing in these clips. I don't know.
Is he on scholarship or is he paying his own way? Like if he wanted to walk on, I'd be like, cool, but I can't give him a scholarship. Not right off the bat. We try and win the ACC championship. I don't think he gets us closer to that, but I like the story. I'm happy for the kid.
Yeah,
go do your thing, big dog. But I'm saying, like, Syracuse ain't loaded with dudes. Like, we can't waste no scholarship on non-dudes. Like, we gotta go find us some dudes. So we line up against Clemson and Miami,
AKA monsters, bro. Like 6 feet. Bro got 90s. Bro have 99 speed, 99 strength, all that, bro. You feel me?
And these kind of athletes, man, we got a shot.
And mind you, athletes, not rappers.
This be a recruiting trick. You know what I'm saying? Like just
maybe I don't know who Tusi is, but I'm not that era of kids. So
he's popular with the young folks for sure.
I have no idea who he is as a rapper.
Jason, what's your thoughts? You've been quiet, Jason.
No offense, Tusi. Like, that's what you got to go get. Like, if you're going to get a small guy, you got to get a guy like Tank Dell. Tank Dell, a Florida high school kid. We recruited at South Florida. End up going to Houston, change of direction, explosive. But he plays way faster than what he ran in the 40.
What about Xavier Strepo, though, for the U? He's broke so many records, for receiving records. This guy ain't really special in any category from a speed standpoint.
Technician, different body type than Najur.
I wanted to show that Tank Dell 40 right there because here's a simple fact that if you're going to be as small as you are, you have to be what we call a difference maker, or I'm not recruiting.
I'm saying, when you, yo, bro, when it comes to being undersized or small, you gotta, like, you already have to do the most. Like, it's like getting into the NFL. You already gotta do the most to get into the NFL. But if you're like, all odds are against you and you're short, bro, you really gotta do the most. Like, all that stuff friends is doing, smoking, drinking, doing all this yah, bro. Fam, you gotta dead that immediately, bro. Because I mean immediately, bro. You literally have to destroy whatever you are now into forming something that could be something that could be an elite monster, something that people are going to look at you. They're gonna want you off the bat, bro. Type of thing.
Right.
So you have to be Dante Hall-ish. You have to be a guy that at that size really does never, ever get hands put on him, Smitty. Ever. That guy right there is rounding off his hips. He's rounding down straight. He can't make a straight line cut off of a break. Here's what it is. It's a mockery. And the bottom line is Fran Brown looks like a fucking tool, as a white person would say.
Oh my god, dude, chill, bro. But I hate that race is such a, I don't know, bro, but it's like in everything. I know, I don't. It's not. If I say the chill, people are gonna say, "Oh, what are you defending him for?" Or what? Like, or what? I'm saying, like, I hate that, like, because you know, in certain settings where it doesn't need to be used, it shouldn't be used. Period, bro. It's just like, oh my god, bro. I think it's just the fact that society's gone to this point. It's just crazy, man.
Fucking tool right now. And to end the season, the way Fran Brown ended it, and the excuses keep coming that he didn't have a quarterback when everyone else loses their quarterback and continues to win games, is really suspect. Because I like Fran Brown. I thought he was doing some things because what he says, how he operates, blah blah blah. But now it's kind of fallen off. I don't know if anyone is like trying.
Yeah, like this is, I ain't gonna lie, the whole falling off thing. This is the thing with a lot of NFL players, basketball players. Bro, them boys will either perform crazy in college, they get to the NFL, not doing none of that, little twin. And it's like, you would think, you know what the NFL is. You know you gotta, like, go up against the best of the best. You know you gotta put in, like, pain. Why we not putting in pain, bro? Like, hello? Like, you got tired or something? Like, you see the points, bro. You see all this, that, the third. It's like, you're not doing nothing.
But the bit to go to Syracuse anymore. Like, I think that Fran Brown, that last part of the season hurt him. It hurt him. Hurt him in the season. I'm just saying this way the season ended after the quarterback, Smitty, hurt him. Yeah. And then you sign a guy like this for what? Because he's not like Snoop Dogg popular. Well, I can see if you're doing it for a Dion effect and trying to get like some eyes on the program and but like I've never heard of the guy and then he's shitty on top of it.
But he's popular with the kids though. Like you don't know him because you're 50, right?
But what kids is he bringing?
Huh?
What kids is he impacting at Syracuse? What fucking players want to go follow him to Syracuse?
Yeah, like you got to think about that's facts though, bro. Like I think the thing is him being even in this would make no sense. A rapper, bro. A rapper who's 25. A rapper who is 5'8". Nigga. Gang. Familia. Fam. Bros. A rapper. Like, it's like when Kamala Harris, bro. I'm not a political nigga. When I heard of this shit, I'm like, oh, nah, we're tweaking, bro. It's like when Kamala Harris tried to get niggas to fuck with her more. And by bringing on rappers. Like, shorty, are you retarded, bro? What the fuck? Oh my god, bro. You got like a numerous odds against you. I don't know. I mean, I'm only saying this, but I don't know anything about that woman. But I've never heard of, like, president. When you hear anything political or you think of formal shit, you feel me? Like shit making, like formal shit. Like, you don't think of buffoonery, lame, what are we doing ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I heard of that, I'm like, bro, what are we doing, gang? I don't know anything about Syracuse, don't know anything about her. But I know, but if they're having to do this, then they're probably not getting as much, people committing to them, etc. as they want People when desperate times calls for desperate. This is the definition of desperate times call for desperate measures. They're bringing on a fucking rapper. Kamala bringing on rappers on stage to get the vote of, I believe, certain individuals or just the vote of the people altogether. But most people don't like rappers, bro, for the things in which they put out. So it's like, bro, like, what are we doing? Listen,
I'm just saying, like, back in your era when you was playing, if like Big Daddy Kane like got signed to a school, that might entice you to go out there and
no, my nigga, who the fuck is this nigga, bro? Hold on. Big Daddy Kane. Okay, let me see. How tall is he? And hold on, how tall is he? Right? And what is his weight? Height. He's only okay. He's 6 feet. That's a good enough height. That's good height. Pinpoint his weight. 6 feet. Young. I'm gonna say, let me see his forearm. He was probably around, I'd say 6 feet, probably I don't even know, 150, 140. Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Because Big Daddy Kane would never try to do that. Like, this is a joke.
Yeah, like it is.
Yeah, is it making you look worse? It's making you look worse. The take's worse. The take's getting worse.
They fucking Rev run with a sign to like SC or something, and that might have led you to go there.
It's a mockery. Tomorrow's
bro. Like think about let this sink in. Period. We're talking about a rapper, not an athlete. Why? Who in God's name would ever take It's like you're bringing two individuals with like different credentials and different, like, you feel what I'm saying, like different pinpoints or viewpoints or whatever the hell. It's like you applying for a job and you don't have any credentials or anything as to why you should have the job, compared to a different guy who's applying for the job that has all the credentials. Why would we take you over him?
thumbnail will be fucking Fran Brown's a mockery. That's the thumbnail because of this fuck.
Hey,
Like,
Smitty, I got a gift. Like, you can put me in a room with 12 defensive tackles, and I just got a gift. I can see traits. I didn't see the traits for how he gonna help them win football games. Good
First
story.
of all, he's 26 years old.
Yeah, like he's about to be 26. Like, nigga, it's over, bro.
Shout out to Najur.
Unless you can develop the most elite body in that time span, bro, it's over. And maintain that body, it's over, bro.
For chasing your dream, but
what are we doing
on Fran Brown side? Like, I mean, unless y'all just got no receivers.
You know what the mockery is, and the real slap in the face is. The real slap in the face is to Allen and all the fucking JUCO representatives in the chat right now, because we're by.
Like, let this 5'8", 20 from 5'8", 25, turning 26. And he's a rapper compared to five, 8, 25, 20, 26, and he's a rapper. Compared to individuals who are probably more than likely much taller, younger, younger. Like, come on, bro. Compared to rappers, he's 5'8", 25, 20, 26, and he's a rapper. Compared to individuals who are more than likely much taller, younger, stronger, and faster. Like, come on, bro. Like, keep it a beam, bro.
This is my first time ever trying wings over. These tenders are hand battered, made fresh to order. The chicken is super juicy. I'm really appreciating the chicken quality right now. Look at that. You know it's the real deal. Fries look seasoned. This is that honey sriracha boneless wing. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, the real star is that honey sriracha. That flavor just hit, bro. I will say this, make sure you get Cajun seasoning on your fries. Mandatory.
Fuck no, bro. Cajun is so spam, bro. It's not even funny. I would never get that shit ever in my life, bro. It's like the most spam seasoning of all time, and it almost resembles this feeling of grease, bro. Like hell, no.
We gonna see what this Cajun wing talking about. Hot honey tender.
Damn, we officially hit an hour, yeah, boys. I'm gonna catch y'all. Be easy, and yeah. Oh shit, no.